The world of woke.
Now, the world of woke has long recognised that the real enemy in our modern world is not the burglar, not the thief, not the shoplifter, but the car, followed closely behind by the people that drive them. All over the country, there are new and more punitive measures being put into place to hinder drivers, speed bumps to slow them down, low traffic neighbourhoods to stop them moving, speed traps to fine them, parking zones to charge them more, and of course, low emission zones to punish them. 2 years ago, the government joined in with this jolly war on the motorist by changing the rules in the highway code to benefit pedestrians and cyclists over the vast majority of road users who actually drive. The new rules stated that pedestrians were now at the very top of the hierarchy of road users, followed in second place by the dreaded cyclists. 50 new rules were introduced in 9 separate sections of the motoring rule book. All were designed to protect pedestrians and cyclists from larger vehicles that could do them harm. A noble enough idea, you might think. But the new rules led to massive confusion about where pedestrians could cross the road, which is basically anywhere, and ensured that drivers would become even more frustrated by cyclists meandering too abreast down busy roads. Many drivers complained that the new rules gave cyclists too much power on the roads. They state cars must pass at least 5 feet or 1.5 metres away from them when overtaking, a practical impossibility in many cities. Well, now official figures suggest that the rule changes have done nothing to bolster the safety of pedestrians at all. They can now cross roads anywhere they like. But in fact, things have got more dangerous for them. Less than a quarter of motorists followed the new changes, and more pedestrians were killed in 2022 than the previous year. 385 deaths compared to 361. That's some failure for a policy that was meant to do the opposite. In truth, it is the car driver that bankrolls much of the government's policies on the roads and elsewhere, punishing them with higher road tax, fuel duty and bigger penalties for low emission zones and parking is simply unfair. And it's also unwoke. Many of our cities and towns are now almost entirely at a standstill for long portions of the day, thanks to congestion, reduced space for vehicles, extra bus lanes and closed-off streets. But yet, many people still need to drive to make a living. This woke green nonsense about getting people out of cars isn't working. Is it time we return some kind of sanity to our roads?
The world of woke.